This is popping, so we know it's time to put it in there. Don't burn yourself. Like, if you don't know how to do this with your hands, use a spatula or a tongue. I've done this. This is my recipe. It's been about 3 years, Paige? 3 or 4 years since I've been cooking it like this. You know, it took me a long time to pop my hand because I burned my hand a couple of times doing it. So, you know, I'm pre-throwing it because when you put it in there, skillet, it's automatically gonna cook. You don't want to cook these straight through because after you get through making a sauce, you're gonna throw these in there. You're gonna let it marinate in a sauce for about 15-20 minutes, so it can get that nice lemony buttery flavor to it. So this is how you're gonna do it. Like I told you once before, if it's slimy, you didn't put enough crackers in it, and if it's messed up, you need to retry it again. I always keep the bottom part after I get through cooking these. I always keep the bottom part because that's what I'm gonna make the lemon butter sauce out of. And sometimes when I'm in a rush, I do make these big. So 9 times out of 10, I'm not a meat eater like that. I'm a vegetable eater, so I end up cutting the meatballs in half and then making a sauce and putting them in there. And the reason why I cook like this with my hands because I'm on my little spiritual journey. So everything that I'm doing it with my hands. And it's easier because the tongue, to get this with the tongue, sometimes the tongue smushes the meatballs. Y'all don't know how many times I burnt myself trying to do this, but I finally mastered it. So it's all good. Like, I think this the only one that I use. I do it with my hands. They smell so good. And again, you don't want to cook these all the way through, because if you do, it's not going to break down when you put it in the sauce. Like, you want it to have that moisture in it. So you just flip it on the side that you see raw. You leave it on here for about 10 minutes. Like how I'm flipping, because the ground chicken cooks quickly. So you don't have to worry about burning it. It cooks very quickly. So it takes about 15-20 minutes for it to cook evenly like that. A little meat popped out. That's okay. Now this is the easy part. This is the easy part of the meal, because this is the main part. Now you see how it's coated in brown? This is how it should look. This is how it should look. If you're burning it, you're not doing it right.